Greetings and salutations, my friends. My name is Casey J. Hutchins. I'm a writer by trade and a gamer unpaid. So today we're here to talk about the Supreme. At least that's what they're called at the moment. I'll get to that in a second. So first, let's cover what happens when they hold the rock of Afaprob. When they do, the center gem springs up, levitates, and swirls around the individual before going above them and sprinkling down into a powder over them. This signifies the Supreme. This class of sorcerer is able to use the spells of all other classes. And traditionally, they become the leader of Midoxum. Now, this isn't always the case. There are a couple of examples of these sorcerers either living like a hermit and only coming out to defend Midoxum when needed. Others devote themselves to doing study, or sometimes they just don't want the leadership role and they'll give it to somebody they think is more deserving. And it's also not uncommon to see more than one of these sorcerers running about because their ability to use everybody else's spells in classes, they're able to elong their life longer than they probably should at times. But why do I keep saying they're called the Supremes now? Well, in the book Scars and Scales by Casey J. Hutchins, the current leader is called the Supreme. And what happens is, when the particular class takes over as the new leader, they choose their title and what their class will be called. So the moment's called the Age of the Supreme because that's what the title the current leader has chosen. So they're all called the Supremes at the moment. That will change depending on who becomes the next leader. And you might think it's a little strange, but it's a little bit of kind of trying to label their history or who had the responsibility at the time. And it's a little bit of a power trip kind of thing too, because everybody in the world of Magic Totem really learns the new term rather quickly. Now, we do get to meet a Supreme right at the beginning, or towards the beginning of the book, and we get to see her in action a little bit more towards the end. And she does stuff like raise a bunch of corpses to become a shield wall for her. She causes stone hands to come and clasp people. She's done spells that cause orange insects to go all over her target. I mean, she's not a pushover. Not in the slightest. And, she's one to look out for. So it's a very scary class. But that's all I'm going to say for now. Pretty straightforward. Kind of just the ones that you've seen before. So thank you for all those who have been watching this little mini-series of sorcerers in the world of Magic Totem. And let me know, for those who have seen them all, comment below, tell me which sorcerer you think is the one you think you'd become. And with that, I'll either see you next time, or the time after that, or never.